Hey everybody, this is Reefer James. We're down in the reef underground in my basement, that's what I call it. It's where I have all my mixed reef tanks. I have been slowly downsizing. I was almost still contemplating about maybe getting out of the hobby altogether, but I had 4 aquariums here going at one time. And it was just getting really expensive, especially in the wintertime when the air is dry and the evaporation rate is so high. And you don't put regular water in these tanks, you put reverse osmosis water that's been purified and has the phosphates and nutrients removed and minerals removed out of the water through an RO-DI 4-stage filter, which I have on the wall over here. I keep a 55-gallon drum of that water for top off with automatic float switches that keep the level of the sumps in the evaporation rate so the sumps don't go dry. You can see I have a 36-gallon sump down here. Let me turn on the light so you can see it. Sorry for the camera. I've got to sit down here. Oh, okay. Very nice sump. I cleaned it up after 6-8 years. I had to clean it. New miracle mud in the middle. It's doing well. Look at all my mushrooms. The green Recordia mushrooms are monstrous, but I have a couple of them up on the glass there. The algae has come back because one or two reasons. The first main reason is because the Corin Angel here, this blue one, this bluefish, he's lost his left eye years ago due to stress from high nitrates, and I almost lost him, so he can only see out of his right eye. So his left eye, the damaged eye that he no longer sees through, he got Popeye in it and he lost it. It looked like he had an infection in it, so I treated the tank with Maricin, which is antibiotic, and it killed the scrubber algae that's in back of this wall, that was in back of this wall. It killed the algae in the scrubber and kind of broke down the ecological system of the balance, and so I started getting algae, so the scrubber wasn't keeping up with the nutrients anymore, and the algae started spreading in the tank. I am starting to lose it again. There is a big patch against the back wall there on the top right, but the rest of the tank is starting to clear up. But I'm afraid that it's going to get out of control again. I might have to run something to keep this algae in check. I don't know what I'm going to use yet. Anyway, the tank is doing good. The sailfin tang and the Clarky clown there. I lost a little blue damsel months ago, the poor thing. He was 13 years old. It was inevitable. I don't know where he vanished to, somewhere behind the rocks, which I'm not taking out right now. If anybody knows anybody that wants a 90-gallon aquarium, oh, damn it. There we go. 90-gallon with stand, homemade built stand, all wood. Let me turn the lights on, you can see. Here. There we go. No? There we go. $90-gallon aquarium with glass tops and stand. $175. It is on Marketplace right now. It is pre-drilled at the top, 1-inch bulkhead hole for the discharge down to, like, if you had a sump down below. Which I didn't on this stand, but I had it run into the trigger tank here to this sump. It was running off that tank, but and it's got a hole on the side at the top there for return. All you need is bulkheads and a sump below, but it's reef ready. Tank is in good condition. brand new frame on the top. No big scratches or anything on the tank. It's in really good shape, guys. I was wanting 200 for it at least. The stand cost me, I'll be honest, it was $68 at Menards for the wood, and the tank is worth a lot more. It's thick glass. It's 90 gallon. They're not cheap, guys. 175 for both. It's a steal. Hit me up if you're interested. So anyway, the trigger tank, I had to stop it. It's drained down. Look, guys, all the live rock is out of it, and I have to drain the sump and I'll slide the sump out through the side there. The 40-gallon long, I made the stand where it would just slide through sideways underneath, and I'll clean all that up too. But what happened, that the return to the sump, that double T there, it goes down in back of the tank to the sump over here. And what happened behind that T, the gasket, I had painted the glass before I put the rubber gasket on, so the rubber gasket it had a thin layer of blue paint through it before the glass. So over time, since the rubber gasket wasn't seating against the glass itself where a good seal was, there's a hole on the right side at the top side glass there for the return. When I took that off, that wasn't painted, so that never leaked there, but it dribbled on the outside and back of the tank where I couldn't see, where I couldn't get to it. And then down below, on this side rail of wood on the other side, I have a big 3-foot light strip attached to the back of the tank back there, and I reached underneath last week and I felt water on the light strip. It was dripping down on the back side of the rear glass there. You can see through the paint, if you look carefully below that T, how the water deteriorated the paint. And then so I had a big mountain of live rock in here, so I have to take everything out. I transferred the trigger and the live rock to the 110-gallon tank that I have here on standby, which he's in right now, which I will show you in just a minute. This tank needs to be cleaned up, so I had to drain it so I can pull the tank away from the wall on one end and get back there and scrape away around where the bulkhead was, the paint away, and then put the gasket down, and then go back to Ace Hardware and see if I can get the same color paint and just paint around it this time where you can't see, and then clean the tank up and then put it back into service and move it back into place. So the 90-gallon I'm selling, guys, so I need to downsize, so I only want 2 tanks going. The trigger needs this 125 to swim in, but he's in the 110 and he's doing real nice, guys. He's doing real nicely. He's got kind of a lot of room. He can't swim back and forth a lot, but he can go up and down quite a bit, and he's doing just fine in it. He looks good. The tank's, you know, he's not too big for the tank yet, so I transferred everything. It's real beautiful. Let's take a look at it, guys. Check it out. It's so crystal clear too. Here, I keep messing with the zoom. I hate this camera. Oh my god. Actually, it's my phone. This is a 110. It's huge, guys. Let me back up. I made the stand too. I've made all 3 stands. This one for the 125 and the 90, I've made them myself over the years. The 110 is crystal clear. I just got it going yesterday, and amazingly, all the live rock fit in it nicely. Although I did have to mount the heater that way because it was blocking an entrance for him to go behind there and hide. I had to give him a hiding spot where he can sleep at night, which he goes in the back of the rocks over here behind that big mushroom rock there. That looks like it's dangling ready to fall, but it's pretty well propped up there. I hope he doesn't move it and it falls. It could do some damage. But Nice and clear. I do run a hot 250 Marineland Magnum back there. I hang on the back. You can see the black spout under the water there. Let's get closer to the trigger. He's such a killer fish. He's so smart. He's a real trooper. He never gets sick. As long as you take care of him, don't let the temperature fluctuate, you know, and do water changes. Look at that. He survives. Nothing phases this fish. I mean, he's stronger. He's like a tank. But there's the black discharge for the Magnum. And then, guys, look and behold, I've got an old aquarium systems. It's called Prism Skimmer. It's made by Aquarium Systems. Let's take a look at it. When they first came out, guys, years ago, like 20 years ago, they claimed that it would do a 110-gallon tank, and that's what it's on now. But then through the years, they started saying that it was only up to 75-gallon tanks, and that's bullshit. It's in good shape. I've kept it all these years, and I just put new gaskets. It was sucking air in this tube here. You can adjust the flow at this little dial, this little valve, and then there's a little hose and another cap like this valve back there for the hose that goes through down through the skimmer, this pipe. So up here there's another little cap. You can see the hose goes to it, maybe right there. And that little O-ring was shot. So I replaced both O-rings, and I was able to stop the air, and it's running real nicely, guys. Look at that. And let me tell you, it's very capable of running every bit of this 110-gallon tank. It will skim. It takes a few days for it to start producing skim. It looks like it's got like 1/8 of an inch of skim already. They like to work at night after the lights are off, but running really well. It's so quiet. You can see my light strip. Beautiful, guys, beautiful. The 90-gallon is beautiful. Anybody wants a tank, man, hit me up. Really, you're getting a deal in the century, man. Deal of the century. A lot of work for me for the 125. A lot of cleaning. I got to drain the sump tomorrow. I've been working so hard down here. These are EcoRay LEDs. They're killer, kick-ass killer LEDs. The fan in this one has stopped. I got a new fan. I'm going to replace it soon. And the driver for the blue lights in it is no good. I got a driver for it. I'm going to fix it. This one's fine. It's got blue lights also, guys, actinics. I don't want to take too long here. I just wanted to show you what I've been up to. Geez, I've been wanting to play guitar. I haven't even gotten to my guitar yet. I've restrung my Gibson Explorer and tuned it up and adjusted it. Might have to lower the string action a little more back down. It was buzzing, but sometimes you can get away with some buzz, and you don't hear it through the amp sometimes. I got to experiment. The action is up where it's supposed to be, but it's playing a little... It's a lot harder than it was. It was a lot lower before. I might have to lower it down just a little bit. And then I also tuned up my new... I found a Westone Dimension 5, it's called. It's like a star guitar. It's something like the Gibson Explorer. I used to have a white one with red graphic lightning bolts on it a long time ago, and I vowed if I ever found another Westone Dimension 5, I would buy it no matter what the cost, and I did. It's pure red, guys, even the neck's red. It's upstairs, and I'm waiting to play it. Hopefully I'll be doing some vids, maybe, of me screwing around on it. I've been playing a lot of AC/DC and blah, blah, blah. Iron Maiden and stuff, you know. Little Judas Priest. I'm an 80s guy, what can I say? But anyway, this is what I do. The Hot Magnum 250 hang on the back filter back there. It's filled with Marineland Black Diamond Carbon. And the Prism skimmer actually has a little cartridge in it underneath the cup. When you pick up that big rectangular cup off of it to empty it, underneath on the right side there's a little black cartridge. I filled that up with charcoal as well. I'm getting ready to feed the fish. The lights will go off at 12 midnight. I've cut down the light cycles extensively because of the algae, and I'm not really running anything on either tank right now to combat the phosphates, which I need to do. I got rid of the scrubbers, guys, after 10 years of running the scrubbers. They did keep the algae from growing in the tanks. They did. Let's go over there. Let me show you. It's gone. I've got a lot of equipment for sale. If anybody needs any, I've got an ASM Mini G pumps protein skimmer. It's pretty big. I've got some DC water pumps, variable drive water pumps. I've got an old Imes for parts maybe. I got an old Magnum 300, 350 or whatever. 350. Check it out. And it works. There's nothing wrong with it. Magnum 350. I got another Hot 250 Magnum on standby, and I have these Kent reactors, which I might run some Phosban in them. Not Phosban, Phosguard. Something to, maybe biopellets, who knows. This is an old Sea Storm. It's a fluidized sand bed filter. It hangs on the back. It's killer, man. I just need to put a pump to drive it. This hose actually will go in the tank to a power head. See, inside the tank, and then it'll power this. I kind of altered it better, actually. You can't find these no more, man. They don't make these acrylic Sea Storms anymore. If I were you, if I was somebody that liked it, I'd give my left nut for one. But anyway, I got some old Danner Pond Series Supreme pumps down here too. 2 of them. I got 3 of the Marine Aqua DCs, variable drive, and I have 2 older Supreme, which was made by Danner before, but Pond Series Supreme Aqua Mags. Supreme, or whoever the company is now who bought Danner out. They call them Pond Series, but they're same thing. They're Danner pumps. I've got replacement parts. I got new impeller cover for it. One's a 1200, one's a 900 gallon per hour. Killer pumps either way. They both work perfectly. Anybody wants, hit me up. I'll give you a good price. That's my collection. The skimmers, yes, the scrubber tanks are gone. Look, guys, there's no more scrubbers. Hope I'm not in for trouble. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. This is what I've been doing with my time. I'm still hanging in here. There must be over 200 mushrooms in there. I'm trying to get them to grow bigger. The current, they don't like a lot of current, but I've got the power head set to where when the lights are off, the power head is off, so that there's not that much current in there. I'm trying to get them big. Like, see, these over here on this rock were big when it was in the 125 yesterday. Awesome. Here, fishy, come on. There you go. Look at the camera. Oh my God. Tell me this fish ain't killer, man. Tell me. You tell me that, I'll come looking for you. Look at that, man. Doesn't get any better than this. Take care, guys. Have a good rest of the week. Stay cool. It's going to be almost 100 degrees every day. It's going to be up in the 90s. I'm going to have to mow the lawn tomorrow evening, it looks like. I was going to do it this evening, but there's a bunch of families fiestaing out in their yard. Next door neighbors, which is okay, you know, but it was just, it's too much of a nuisance for me. It was like they stared at me and shit. Fuck them, you know. Anyway, they're good neighbors actually, but you know how it is. Anyway, tomorrow evening I'll mow the grass. I'm not afraid to go out in my yard, man. I went out there anyway. But you know me. Fearless James. Anyway, no harm, man. It's no big deal. It's just they did the guy who moved in to the left of me did something when me and Debbie were in the car one time. And I didn't appreciate it, and they had just moved in the very next day, and I saw it was the same guy, so he was already on my shit list before they even moved in, so they got themselves to blame. I didn't do anything wrong to them, but I'm trying to keep the peace, so I've already screamed at them several times, so as you can imagine, you don't want to get screamed by Reefer James, let me tell you. But anyway, enough of that. That's not what I'm about. Love everybody. That's what I say. Just like Big and Rich, just like Big Kenny says, love everybody. Try to do your best, man. Don't, you know. I try, man. I'm not perfect. I'm just like anybody else, so I have my good and bad days. I get some satisfaction and relaxation down here. I'm still at it, but I've downsized quite a bit already. So yeah, the 90 is out of commission and cleaned up. It's ready to go, guys. It's like new. Ready to go. It's disconnected from the 125 trigger tank. The 125 trigger tank is going to be repaired. I'm also going to drill another hole in the back glass for an extra downpour to the sump so that the sump can receive more water when I increase the pump speed for the flow of the tank. I wasn't able all these years to increase that variable drive pump you see down there to increase the flow across the tank, only to a certain amount, because see, you could only, let me say it this way, you could only put water as fast into the tank as fast as it will drain down into the sump, if that makes sense. So you can't overpower the tank and put more water into the tank than what it's allowing to go down to the sump. So if you have a plenty ample of water, if you have more water coming down to the sump, plenty, you can increase the water that's going back into the tank, and then return will increase the flow of the tank. Less is more. I only use one power head in the tank actually, and with the increased speed, I will be drilling another hole in the back of the tank before I put it back up against the wall. It's going to be a while, guys, before this tank is done, maybe before winter. I'm not going to rush on it. I'm tired. I'm recuperating from lower spinal stenosis surgery. I didn't want to say nothing to nobody. I'm 8 weeks post-op, and my legs have been really hurting lately in the backs of my my thighs down to my knees, really sore. I don't know if it's from going up and down the stairs here at the house or what, but my feet are killing me. And it's not so much my back or my lower back, it's my pain I have in my ass and going down through the backs of my legs now. It's so horrible. I can't even reach down to the floor to pick anything up now, where several days ago I was. So I got to go back to the doctor when I'm able to, and if it doesn't go away, I'll have to see a doctor again, guys. Wish me luck. Anyways, it's enough info for you guys out there. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. This is what I'm doing. This is what I do. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I know I've rambled on a bit. It's time to go. It's been a little over 20 minutes. Hope you've enjoyed it. Take care. God bless. Let it roll.